Hi, my name is Keith and I'm known as a Florida Stoneman, and today I'm going to talk to you about the power of trust and the power of distrust. So this video is basically for the spiritually mature. People who are not spiritually ready are not going to be able to, yes, I added another necklace. People who are not spiritually ready are not going to be able to understand this video, but this video is here to help you when you find that you are ready to expand as a spiritual person. So basically, we are humans. We assume trust. I know that basically people say that, oh, I don't trust. People say different things, but in order to have a relationship with someone, in order to be able to connect with someone, you have to assume trust. You have to connect with the person on a human level. You cannot just walk around in the streets just being like, I don't trust anyone. I don't trust him. I don't trust her. I don't trust him. I don't trust her. That creates a major blockage within yourself. That's something you actually take into your next lives with you over and over and over and over again until you actually resolve it, because distrust can actually become a major blockage. So, to generally be have your guard up, okay, you can have your guards up, you can have your shields up, but when you go around in the world, and this actually relates to love as well, this relates to business, financial matters, anything that has to do with having some kind of connection. Maybe it's a business partnership, maybe it's just you wanting to meet new people. If you go out in the world and you just assume distrust in everyone, you just assume that everyone's bad, everyone's trying to do you wrong, everyone is just, and there's people out there like that. There's people out there to different degrees like that, but it's harmful. It's stopping your spiritual journey. It's stopping your growth. It's stopping your connection with the Creator, believe it or not, because He said for us to love our neighbors. We cannot just go around distrusting everyone, because it actually makes us our own worst enemies. And yes, I know there was younger people in my comment section on TikTok when I said this. The thing is, if you're making a new relationship, for example, if you're someone who is looking for love and you find love, you start that relationship off in distrust. That the whole relationship is doomed to begin with, because you haven't resolved matters of distrust. It's unhealthy. It's not fair to the other person in the relationship if you do manage to get to the relationship. And the whole relationship is just built around distrust. It's not fair to either of you. What happens if you think they're cheating, and now they think you're cheating, and now your distrust just kind of spread to them because they don't really understand it. And that's actually one little pointer and one little tip. If you're in a relationship with someone and that person's always accusing you of cheating, 99% of the time is they're cheating, and they're just assuming that you're cheating because it's in their subconscious as well. And distrust actually goes into our subconscious. Most people can fully out themselves just by saying what they don't trust in someone. And I actually want you guys to test this. So try this. There's in a friend group, there's always that one person who is always saying something about someone else, and it's the same accusation. So for example, if someone says, oh, that person, oh, they're a thief, more than likely that person's probably stealing in one way or another, maybe on a physical level or an energetic level. Another example, you can see this all the time at bars. When someone says, oh, that person's gay, and no one's even talking about that, if that person's a heterosexual and that came out of nowhere and they have a distrust for someone, like, oh, well, that's gay, like they're just saying that all the time, that person themselves has that within them, let's just say that. What's another example? If someone says, oh, that person's a liar, if you're calling everyone a liar and you're assuming distrust in everyone because they're a liar, it's because you lie yourself. You'll always find whatever rolls out someone's mouth is basically something that's been just sitting at the subconscious and way in the back of their subconscious minds. People will do this all the time. You can pay attention to people. Just one thing you can do is pay attention to everything someone says, because usually when someone talks, they out themselves. The easiest way to catch someone is to out themselves, and that's one way that you can have more trust in yourself to trust others, is basically just relying on the fact that you know that you're going to attract good people because you put out good energy, and that you are going to catch anyone who has tendencies of distrust in them. It's not a healthy thing to go around just not trusting everyone. I say this video because this video is definitely going to go to the younger generation as well. Maybe there's some of the older generation who has these tendencies, but it's not healthy to go through the world living in distrust. It's really harmful. It's hurtful. Like your heart chakra is all about giving and receiving, and you create the biggest blockage within your heart chakra. You can just in your heart chakra alone, when your heart chakra goes out of whack, out of funk, everything else will get thrown off. So the heart chakra is about giving and receiving. So the heart chakra is heavily on trust. Way back then in ancient China, they used to give each other gifts of friendship just to ensure each other's friendship, so nothing interferes with their friendship energetically. Like they would give each other jade, for example. Like they would exchange jade. So that's another representation of the heart chakra, is giving and receiving. That's jade. That's a heart chakra crystal, for example. But the heart chakra is about giving and receiving, like I just said. So when you close off one side of your heart chakra, a few things you might see is problems with finding relationships, financial problems, any problems relating to having someone to rely on, or anyone to basically trust, anyone to have around you when you need someone. You will repel people just because you're at a state of distrust. It's really tragic when people do find relationships and all they have is distrust, because it just poisons and contaminates the relationship. Like I said, this video is for the spiritually mature. I'm not saying, this video is not a message, oh, go out and, just go out and trust everyone and just count on everyone for everything, and you can just leave your phone with someone that you just met for 5 seconds and walk away. No, this video is not talking about that. It's not extreme like that. This video is talking about live your life in happiness. Do not go around saying you don't trust everyone. Don't go around hurting yourself. Your heart chakra, remember, is about giving and receiving. Don't close that off. We are humans. In order to have healthy relationships, we have to have trust. We cannot assume distrust in other people, because it harms them as well, because it throws them off. Like, why does that person not trust me? Like, think about for the people in my for the people who are watching my video, think about a time where you had someone around you who was distrustful, and that relationship ended solely on distrust. It's poisonous. It's flat out poisonous, and it will kill your relationships. It will kill your friendships. You'll end up alone, and you'll not know why. But this video is here to tell you, just keep an open heart. Keep a pure heart. Keep a pure mind. If you're worried about someone stabbing you in the back, there's different things you can do. There's different crystals you can wear. Connect to the Creator. Ask the Creator to remove anyone from your life that you can't trust, and to put around you who you would like people to trust. Especially, I never went into this, but if you don't have trust for anyone else, and you just don't trust people at all, you're going to have a tough time spiritually, because you need to be able to trust your guides. You can't always fully see your guides. A lot of people cannot see their guides walking around in full form. Some people can, but if you have distrust, you're putting off a very low vibration, and you actually attract what you're putting off. So you can attract charlatans. You're going to attract lower level spirits and lower level entities just based on where you're at in distrust and just out of a place of harm. So make sure you purify your heart. Work on your heart chakra. If you're having a tough time with trust, work with crystals like rose quartz. That's going to majorly help you. Just open your heart, purify your heart, open your mind. Just enjoy life. Have fun. Have friendships. Don't be afraid that everyone's going to hurt you. So this video is really here to help you. And I hope you guys got something out of it. I felt like saying it because I'm seeing the younger generation going around just saying, I don't trust anyone. And it's horrible. It's really horrible. So if I can put a stop to that and save a few people heartache throughout their whole lives and just really bad relationships, and I'm very grateful to be able to do that. I really do hope that people are spiritually mature enough to understand this video, because it's becoming more and more common, and it's contagious. Distrust will go to your partner, to maybe the kids who see the distrust. It's not healthy. Kill the cycle and create a new cycle. Kill the weeds that have killed the trees or the crops or whatever the weeds have strangled. Kill the weeds, make the soil fertile again, and plant ripe and plant fresh grass, plant fresh fruit. Just make the soil fertile enough for you to be happy and to grow. You're not going to grow spiritually, or you're not going to grow in relationships or in life if you walk around through distrust. I really hope this video reached some. If you have any questions, if you disagree with me, this video is going to be here for you to come back to when you struggle with relationships, because you need trust to have a healthy relationship. That's it, spiritually and physically. You can also work with throat chakra stones such as blue lace agate, amazonite, just different stones of the heart and different stones of the throat chakra. All about trust and communication. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Until then, I will see you guys next time. Ciao!